Wow.
Ta-da!
Dear Lynn, what was that?
Those were what are called ha breaths by the Hawaiians. So they're a fire breath.
Let's find the
For
light.
energy.
You're now in the light.
Yes, okay.
So that's a Hawaiian?
Yes, yeah, called
Okay.
ha breaths, yeah.
Okay, and what that do for you?
Um, It brings energy into the body. So they would
Okay.
all get together before they were going to do anything. They would be in a circle, and then together they would do the ha breaths to energize themselves as they
So
approach something.
we go from Canada to Hawaii
Yeah,
in America.
exactly.
Yeah, how come that you're doing this?
The ha breath.
Yes.
Well, I've studied Hawaiian huna,
Okay.
and that came about actually connected to NLP, and then also because my husband and I were married in Hawaii by a Hawaiian kahuna on sacred ground, and so we have a very deep connection to.
Oh, wonderful. Are you
Hawaiian
going
Islands.
there every year?
I go there at least once, probably twice a year. Yeah, yeah.
Next time I go with her.
Yes, yeah, for sure. Come along. I'll take you to swim with the dolphins in the wild.
Oh,
We
that
should do
is on
that.
my bucket list.
Okay. I
Yes.
know where they go.
So we have it on the video.
Yeah.
right?
I didn't say I'd take you. I said you
I
can.
come there.
Yeah.
And you will be
And
there.
I will
Yes.
guide you to the dolphins.
Oh,
Yes.
nice.
Yes, yeah.
Did you swim with the dolphins?
All the time, yeah, all the time
what
in the
that
wild.
means for you? For me, it's a healing. When I think about
Yeah.
dolphins, it's a healing.
I think they're so special. There's something about them, their energy, and there are some people right now that are trying to stop people swimming with the dolphins, but if you've ever swum with the dolphins, you know that you do not swim with them. They swim with you. So you can be in a bay. There's a few bays that we go to, and you can be in the bay and you can be surrounded by dolphins, and somebody a few feet over won't even see the dolphins.
Wow.
It's really strange. And one time I was, the last time I'll tell you about two things, and then we'll have to stop talking about the dolphins.
No,
But
this is
really, it's
interesting.
just like
Yes, inspiring.
So my last trip, I don't know what was going on, but I always feel like very blessed when they come, like they swim eye to eye with you. I mean, it's just unbelievable.
Yes.
So this last time, there was my friend and another woman who swims with them all the time. And for all three of us, it was this same kind of experience, which was a very different experience. So I was swimming, and they came from underneath, and one stayed in underneath, two came up beside me, and the one on my right was eye to eye, and this one must have been eye to eye, but what I noticed is I honestly was afraid that it would touch me. And we don't ever touch the dolphins, like we really respect them,
yes.
but honestly I thought it was going to touch me. And then it was amazing, and then they all went down again, they circled around, and they did that same ritual with me. They must have done it, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 times. It was so I have to believe there was purpose in
Yes.
whatever they were doing. Just,
Amazing.
yeah, just beautiful. And I had one, I mean, I've had many experiences. Another experience, I was in the bay, and I had taken a client with me. We were swimming in the bay, and a couple of them had come very close to the shore, which often at this particular bay that I'm talking about, we would have to swim out like a mile and a half. Or pardon me, half a mile.
Okay.
Half a mile out. That's a long way anyways.
Yes, that's
But so we were very close. They came right up to where we were sitting on the beach. I was doing work with her. Anyways, so we get in, we swim with them, and one of them had this mark on its side, and it was distinguishing enough that it was recognizable. And so that's fine, we swam with them, and then they left, and so we came out of the water, and we were going to leave the beach. And then a few minutes later, we see a pod of about 100 dolphins out where we normally swim with them, which is that half mile away. So of course we couldn't leave. We were in the water as fast as we could, swimming out to the dolphins. And guess who came? It was a pod of about 100 dolphins. And guess who swam with me?
I get the really.
Yeah, same dolphin and I know it was that dolphin. I
Yes.
mean, it had a marking on it that was very distinguishable, totally distinguishable.
What,
So they're just, I feel
it's amazing.
blessed,
eh?
yeah.
They're
I-
just a connection with the universe, with everything
They
that
are.
exists.
Yes, they really, really are. And they, yes, I don't know what energy they honestly put out. I don't know. You know, we can only speculate their purpose and their gift to us, but honestly,
Yes.
yeah, they're just so beautiful. So,
Wow.
yeah, so,
So-
oh, and I got to take my grandchildren to
Yeah.
swim with them too.
Yes.
So that was one of my
Awesome.
dreams to
Yes.
take. Yeah, so,
Yes.
so, yeah, all three of them now have swum
So
with
we
the dolphins
start
in the wild.
about the what do you call that?
The ha breath.
The harbor.
Yes.
We continue with the dolphins.
Yeah.
And now a little bit what is happening here also. We are on the NLP Master Trainers.
Yes.
Really. How do you like it so far?
I'm really enjoying it, and I mean, what I enjoy is this community. And I know everyone talks about community, but I think that in the NLP world, in most places, there isn't that unity, that community. And I feel that NLPU is an opportunity to really be with other trainers and to share. It's just amazing the information we share back and forth, helping each other sincerely in our businesses.
They are not so far.
Yes.
They are not trainers somewhere there.
Exactly.
They are with us. We are in the same field.
Exactly.
That's
yes.
what I feel.
And the
also.
sharing,
Yes,
you know,
yes.
and the heartfelt missions and purpose of these people. It's like to be surrounded by people who want to make a difference in the world sincerely. It's not a sales pitch because
Yes,
there's
yes.
nothing in it for them
That's
telling
what we
us.
feel, yeah.
Exactly.
So-
Just like you and I feeling
Yeah.
like, oh my gosh.
Yes, recognizing something.
Yes.
What did you see in me?
I see this brightness. I'm not very good at logically
Yes,
chunking to
yes.
what I see, but this brightness and just this, wanting to just be in your energy and share and laugh together and chat together and
That's
yeah.
what I feel the same, and that's why we also connect. Also your lightness and everything, and what I see also a lot of experience. Also things happen to you, as I know, in your life that makes you now who you are. Open
Yes.
also to life, to the world, to the people. So would you like to share something about that period of your life?
So are you wanting me to share something specific or just anything? So I mean, I guess I feel again, I'm fortunate because I don't remember things that don't go well very well.
Okay. I have that too.
Yeah, see, I
It's
know.
like,
it's-
okay, it happens.
Yeah, and
That's it.
half the time I don't remember.
Yeah.
So I have had cancer twice,
Yes.
but
The fly
honestly,
also want to release
yeah.
it,
but half the time I don't remember. Like it's not my identity. It's not who I am. It's something I experienced. I feel there had to be a positive purpose for me to have
Part of
experienced
your
it.
past.
Exactly. And so, yeah. So
But it's special because you also, the second time you did it by yourself.
I healed
eh?
my own body. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
that's
that was important. And in terms of NLP, I really felt that it was important that I do it. It was kind of like a little voice inside of me said, well, you know, you say you believe all of this because I have been teaching NLP
Yes.
for more than 20 years.
Yes.
And so it's what I do, it's who I am. And so the little voice said, well, you say you believe in it. Let's just see if you really believe in it. And I sincerely felt that I could never stand up again in front of an audience, a group of students, and do what I did if I couldn't heal my body and use this as an opportunity to live something in a scary time. So much as
Yes.
I'm totally positive, it was a scary time initially. And
Yes,
then
yeah,
once
yeah.
I moved into healing, it was then that's all I focused on.
It's easy
Nothing more.
to do the NLP or whatever technique when you feel okay.
Exactly. Oh yeah, it's really good.
It's great, it's helping.
Yeah,
But what when
exactly.
you are facing the death in one side?
Yes, exactly.
Yes, it's a
Yeah,
fear.
yeah.
So then to let everything go
Yes.
and to
Yes.
trust yourself. Actually.
Yes. And I really utilized all the tools.
Yes.
Utilized every tool. I made sure that I had no beliefs that were negative around cancer.
Yes.
I focused on the outcome. All I thought about was health. Most people, well, many people, they know the kind of cancer, they know the whatever number, they know everything.
Yes.
And I knew nothing because all I did was I had to focus on health. Period. And I hardly told anyone. And the reason I hardly told them is because energetically, I didn't want people out there feeling bad for me and worried about me.
Yes.
And then I thought, oh gosh, then I'm going to have to make them feel good.
Yes, and
it was like,
all the time. Yes.
Honestly, I bet you there was a handful of people
Yes.
that I told, and that was it. So obviously family knew, but yeah, and I think I don't know, were you there when I shared on the panel that the day I found out about it,
Mm-hmm.
see again, using the skills, the day I found out, I was teaching a practitioner course, and I, at lunch, went to get the results, and I didn't think there was anything wrong. My daughter had wanted me to go get tested, so I went, but I just whipped over to get the results to whip back to practitioner, and that's when I found out, when I was diagnosed, they found it. So again, we're so fortunate with these skills, honestly, because I went back to that class and I had to be in a positive state for them. I was there for them, and it would not have been fair for them to be all, connected to me and feeling bad. And so I had to draw on everything. This is where NLP to me is so practical. It's not just little things you play with and do. It's like it really helps you in your life.
Yes, amazing. Yeah. We all have in us actually everything.
Yes.
We just have to elicit. But we cannot do that because there are a lot of fears and all kind of doubts and everything. When you clean that everything, like the dolphins.
Yes.
The pure energy is coming.
Totally. I do agree. And I mean, and I could share my first experience of cancer, I think we chatted a little bit. But so, and I really haven't shared this with many people, and I haven't, and I kind of tucked it away, not even really remembering. Mm-hmm. But I think, again, that this is why my commitment is so strong and so easy, and to be a part of this community of helping people grow and evolve and, step into the best version of themselves.
It's your vision, your mission.
It is my mission, I think, and what happened? Yeah. So I was scheduled for surgery and had my surgery. I'm giving the fast version, by the way. So I had my surgery, and when I came back from my surgery, I came back in this joyful state. I would now probably call it bliss. At the time, that wasn't a word I would have used, but just so full of joy and love. It was just amazing, and I just wanted to hug everyone. The nurses all wanted to be in my room. The lady across from me, sincerely, she was waiting to have her surgery, and she honestly said, if this is what happens, I'm ready to go. Take me now. So it was that obvious, honestly. It was amazing. And so again, I said, I want to live my life like this. This is just, and then a little voice, I always have that voice that challenges and said, everybody says that. But if you really want to, then you're going to have to work at it. Yes. And so I felt from that moment on that I've been on that path, and just, I had really, my life looked nothing like it does now. I was in a challenging situation, and I had to clean that all up, and then but then after that I started my NLP, and I met my husband, and just everything changed. But what I recently found out, I was reading a book that talked about a fellow that had he was in a coma, and they thought he would never come out, and he was a neurosurgeon. And so the neurosurgeons all believed that when people went into the light, that was just the brain synapsing, and of course you don't go into the light.
Yes.
Anyways, this fellow did and came back, and because he was a neurosurgeon, he had impact. Exactly. And so when he was describing coming back, I recognized, oh my gosh, that's what happened to me. That's where I went. And so it really just, I mean, I remember laying in bed with my husband. He was asleep and I was reading, and I started tears coming, and then a few more, and then sobbing, trying not to wake him. But I recognized, I knew that. And so then after that, of course, being a hypnotherapist and an NLP practitioner, I went and had some hypnosis to take me back to my surgery and where I had gone. And really what I saw was that my consciousness, well, up ahead I could see all these sparkly lights, like just, it wasn't like a shaft, it was just like all these sparkles, but it was light. And my consciousness merged with this light. It was so
like
beautiful.
In the movies.
Like in the movies, I know. That's why I didn't want to, you know, it sounds so, you know, no, like it sounds hard to believe, but
feel similar experiences.
So you can you know, trust it, but so I and what I was given there was simply the message that we are all pure love. And then I came back, and so that truly, I know, is what drives me behind and underneath everything that I do, and why I've taken this path, and why I love my work, and why I love helping people, and all those things.
Yes.
So.
And who are you now with all these experiences?
Yeah.
How can you identify yourself, or how can you say, who are you?
Yeah, that's it. You know, honestly, it is not an easy question.
No.
And the interesting thing, though, is that my work, especially right now, so I've just created a new program called Identity by Design. So my focus is on identity and who you are at the core, your core essence, and how, you know, you take this into everything you do, and when that's fully aligned and you know who you are, then you can handle any challenge, because you just take you with you, and you can manage. So it's interesting because it's so much of my focus now. But being asked the question who I am, you know, the only thing that I guess I could say, and the feedback at this workshop is really amazing as well, because people are so sincere in the feedback that they give you about yourself. But I think that who I am, honestly, is just, I feel I'm fully aligned. I feel my mind and my soul and my heart, I think it's all fully aligned, and I feel grateful. And I think it started with the surgery and having that beautiful experience. But I think from there, living now down here in the world, I really believe that NLP has just given me these tools. And having said that, I definitely have a deep desire to live my life in a kind, loving way. I've never ever been able to understand, even when I was young, you know, I couldn't understand why people had to be unkind. I just couldn't figure it out, you know. So all the work that I do, no matter whether it's in corporate or whether it's general public, whether it's personal development, professional development, it doesn't matter. I will obviously deliver the skills and the tools that someone hires me to do, and beneath all of that is my belief that by learning this, by doing this, by having the skills and the mindset, that you then can live your life in a way that is, you know, filled with love and kindness and respect. So my underneath my training, regardless of the skill, the mindset, the intention, the purpose is to help people through a mindset and skills
Yes.
to live their life, like I say, kind, respectful, loving. I think that's what we're meant to be and do.
Now
And
that you're
so
talking, I'm already under, like in a hypnosis, I feel that everything what you say just really resonate with me also so
Yes,
much.
yes.
Because that is the basic
yes,
in life. To,
yes.
to first to love yourself, to be aligned with yourself, to like what you do, and of course then that will also be resonate in the environment, and the people feel that, and
Yes.
they want to learn from that, they want to see how you're doing that. But yeah,
And I think that's our job, is to model it.
Yes.
It's not just talking. It's
no,
like we have to model it. If we can't model it, well then what's the point?
yes, yes.
Yeah, no, it's so
Nice.
beautiful.
You too. We really like this, like each other, to talk with each other. We inspire each other, and that
Yes.
is actually what is happening here, and that's
Yes.
why also I like a lot. And if I ask myself, what did I learn? I really have to think about it, because it's all about experience.
It is, absolutely. I know. I
Yes.
know. It's like, what am I going to take back and tell them I learned? It's like, it was great.
Yes, I really enjoy it talking
Yeah.
to you.
Thank
I'm
you.
very inspired by you, and I'm sure that the people who watch this video will also feel that. They will feel your energy. Doesn't matter that it's on video, you can really feel it. So I wish to swim with you with the dolphins.
I would love that. That would be so wonderful. So, okay,
Yes,
we'll figure out a way to meet there in
everything
Hawaii.
is possible.
Yeah, absolutely, yes. Maybe we can even do a training there together.
Of course.
There you go.
First, tomorrow we dance together.
Yes, there you we do
Into
everything together.
Into our new identity,
Yes,
new mission,
yes,
new vision that
yes.
we are creating here, and the good things that we're gonna bring in the world.
Yes, absolutely. So, yes, we're so blessed and fortunate to be here in this environment. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.